Rainier Satterwhite, Wanda's son. She had it when she was 16. It takes 40 weeks to cook a baby. That means she was 15 when she got pregnant. Age of consent in Pennsylvania is 17. Was then, is now. And she was taken across state lines from Pennsylvania to an apartment in New York. Oops.
Oh man, the detail.
That's how Rainier Satterwhite made it into this world. Take the test, nigga. That's fine. We'll give you don't know Diddy. Take the test. You've been ducking this boy's DNA for all his life. Take the test. Do something. You've been dead beating it your whole life. Meanwhile, your daughter's looking more like somebody you used to be with than somebody you married to. Hold out.
Good, you all know Jaguar is urging Jigga Man to take the damn test because it is known that Jay-Z is actually paying a lot of money to not do the test, right? It is known, it is out there, it is public knowledge. And the question is, why is he doing that? Why is he going out of his way to pay so much money to not do the test? And a lot of people are saying it's to avoid him being exposed, of basically being with a minor. Right? And we know the allegations surrounding him and Ramir, and the fact that it is alleged that Jay-Z hooked up with Ramir's moms when she was underage, and that is how Ramir was conceived. And Jaguar Wright is making it clear that Jay-Z needs to do the damn test and literally just prove what needs to be proven. I want you guys to remember to drop a like and subscribe, man, because this one is very interesting. This one is very interesting.
Nobody's talking about the fact that he is currently suing his first biological son to quiet him and put a gag order on him. Why would he be doing that? I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that Ramir's mother was a minor when she conceived Ramir with Mr. Carter, who was a grown adult. What kind of family man is that? You don't want anyone to know, you or your wife, don't want anyone to know who your actual biological children are, because most of them were created with minors while you were an adult. He's been in court with this young man for the past decade, fighting taking a DNA test. If he's not your kid, take the DNA test. Simple. If the young man is not your son, why have you spent so much money trying not to take a DNA test? Take the DNA test if he ain't your kid. You're such a proud family, man. While you fight back the truth about your firstborn biological son, because you don't want nobody to know that his mama was barely 15 when you made her a mother and you were a grown man. Amir?
Yeah.
Him and Blue Ivy got the same mouth. If he's not your kid, take the DNA test. Simple. The young man is not your son. Why have you spent so much money trying not to take a DNA test? Take the DNA test if he ain't your kid. You're such a proud family, man. While you fight back the truth about your firstborn biological son, because you don't want nobody to know that his mama was barely 15 when you made her a mother and you were a grown man. Amir?
Yeah.
Him and Blue Ivy got the same mouth.
No, I've seen a lot of people saying this phrase, and the phrase is that Jay-Z is not obligated to take the test, which is true. It is really true. But why would Jay-Z spend money to not do the test? That is what is really puzzling me, because it is one thing for him not wanting to do the test, but for him to go out of his way to pay so much money not to do the test? Remember, the court ordered him, right? At the time of this recording, today is July the 18th. The court ordered him on till July the 18th. I believe July the 18th is the deadline. So I'm going to do some more research and see how things played out. But he's still trying his very best not to take the test. And the question is why? Why is he so afraid to take the test? Why is he so afraid to take the test? That is one big question that I would love to get the true answer, not just any answer, the true and the truest answer. I know that's not a word, but right now I'm just making up words because it got my mind thinking, right? And I know that a lot of people are going to say, yes, it's because he's underage mom and all of that. But sometimes I'm wondering if it's even deeper than that, because it's really crazy. He's going out of his way not to do the test. Like, how does that make sense? I want you guys to let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts and perspective on this one though in the comment section right now.
If you're not the father, why you ain't just get this done and over with? You know, my mom was a dancer. She used to go to a couple concerts with our friends, and basically they went to an apartment building. You know, they relaxed and chilled and, you know, had sex.
Has Jay-Z or any of his people tried to reach out to you to maybe like squash you from doing these?
I mean, I wouldn't say they trying to stop it, but they definitely don't want it out there. I would say that. It's crazy to me. You know, I'm not asking for no money or nothing. I'm not asking for no handouts or nothing like that. I work every day. I take care of my family. Only thing I'm asking for, if it's not the truth and there's nothing wrong with the Supreme Court, like, you know, just get it over with.
Yeah.
Just get it over with.
Yeah,
I
you
was
just
gonna
want the
ask that.
answer.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to also talk about a thing that I've been seeing on the internet relating to the same Ramir and Jay-Z situation, right? Now, I said in my previous video that he's not asking for money. And I'm basically repeating what he said in interviews. He made it clear he's not asking for money. He's not looking for financial gain. And when I said that, I saw people in the comments saying that he may not be asking now, but in the future, he will be asking. But how I look at it is that, first of all, he can't really see the future. I will agree some things, there are a few things that sometimes you can predict and, you know, kind of be correct. But for most of the time, you can't see the future. And for right now, I see him just really wanting the comfort of knowing the true answer. I could be wrong. I very much could be wrong. But with that, I also can very much be correct. And that is what I see. I see him really looking for the comfort of knowing what is the true answer. He made it clear he's not afraid to be embarrassed. He's not afraid of shame. If the answer is no, he can take a no. Right? So I'm not going to agree with what people are saying that he will be looking for money. Honestly, I'm not saying that is not a possibility. It very much is. But as stated, I do not see that as of the moment. And once again, I could be wrong. I'm not saying that, oh, I know everything and all of that. But from what I'm seeing, he just really wants to know the true answer for the comfort of him and his mom. That's my perspective. I want you guys to let me know what you guys think. Let me know y'all perspective down in the comment section. Remember to drop a like and subscribe as it helps out a lot. And it will be greatly appreciated. I want to say thank you for your time and thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. If you're not having an amazing day, make it an amazing day. My beautiful peeps, once again, thank you for your time and thank you for watching. Thank you, my beautiful people. It is your boy Premium Celeb. And as usual, your boy is out.